And oh man, that's just a lot. That's a lot to deal with. I'm trying to find this scene. So, you know, I was explaining to some newcomers here, waiting at exit, that, you know, this space is a square act. This is an active space. So, you know, you want to come in, you want to warm up, you want to get your instrument in order. You know, this is a safe space. This is, you know, some of y'all might not know how to get your instrument in order, but I will show you a thing or two. 10 things I hate about you. So, where should we start today? Let's see. So much going on, you know. So much happening in the world. So much. I'm trying to find if I had that scene for you, brother, but I don't know if I have it. You might have to pick another scene, or I don't want you to go off your phone. I don't want you to do that. Like, yeah. I'm gonna print that scene out. But all right, so let's get this popping. Yeah, baby, is that like that? Is that?
Yeah,
What's going on, baby? You lost weight? What's happening with you?
Yeah, you know, the girl, you know, my father, she just texted me and said she ain't gonna make it.
Oh, okay.
That's me. That's my love.
No, don't say that. There's plenty of talent in here. Okay? All right? Okay? I was looking for my coverage. All right, that's what I'm doing. What you say? Okay. So, you know, all right, so welcome to the workshop. I see we got a couple of heads in here, see a few heads in the back. And, you know, this is a workshop. Workshop meaning, you know, you want to come in here prepared so that we can, you know, work with your instrument and do things, interchange you with other, you know, actors and talent and stuff. So, you know, the due diligence is to grab a scene, get a scene partner, memorize the scene, come ready to work, you know. But not everybody's ready, so then we're going to be doing like cold reads. Cold reads are, you know, for some difficult because you have to look at the paper, you have to make some strong choices, and then you have to get up here and go for it. You know, not only go for it, you have to, you know, you're working off the paper, so, you know, it's a handicap. It's a handicap, and I don't want you to be stuck. I want you to ascend in this life, in this journey, and especially in this craft called drama, acting. Right? Get it? Got it? Good? Follow? Picking up? Alright, cool. So, you know, explaining earlier, when you come in here, you know, this is a safe space. You know, so you want to loosen up, you want to, you know, get your headsets off, take your jacket off, you want to stretch, you know, you want to, you know, you need to warm up your chops. You know, this is our instrument. What is our instrument made of? Anybody?
Emotions.
Okay, voice. Passion meaning
Flesh, blood,
heart, soul, and what's carrying all of this?
body.
Okay, so you need to stretch. You know, you need to be spiritually sound and ready. You need to be mentally sharp, right? You need to be voice activated. You need your throat and your diaphragm warm, right? You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, breathing in, stretching, doing whatever the hell you gotta do. You know, in my classes, I teach you all those things. The workshop, I give you drops and gems, and for the new people, like, you know, you gotta like pick up shit as it's going out, because there's gonna be good information there. You gotta kind of, you know, nail it for yourself and put it in there, because this is different from my intensive, classes where I'm giving you how to break down the scene and all those good things. So, as you're getting these gems, you need to make your own notes. So one would be, because some of y'all might not know this, when you can warm up your chops, right? Everybody open up, stand up. Everybody open up, right? Oh, everybody make sure you sign in, handle your due diligence with your Cash Apps and your Zelle up there, and loosen. Okay, you like the mean green, yes. So, I'm gonna give you a mind fuck. Okay, cool. So everybody gonna do our ABCs just like we learned them in the beginning. 1, 2, ready, go.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
Good, right? Very good, very good. Hold on, cut. The best actors are the ones that can take direction. Right? Here we go. So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? We need to warm up our chops, but now we're going to do a little mind fuck because that's the way you learned it. Now we're going to do, I'm going to go first. And some of y'all already know. A, B, C, D, E, O, fucked up. A, B, C, D. How do I do that? I fucked up. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I'll go again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Open up your mouth. You got gum? Actors don't work with gum. Unless it's in your scene. A note for y'all, if y'all are in the scene and shit. Don't fuck with the food. That can fuck you up. I've been there. Oh, you act out. Oh, this shit dry as fuck. I can't even talk. Yo, pick around that bitch. Look like you about to eat it. Huh? Word? Throw that bitch back down. For real. Trust me. Sometimes you gotta eat something, but try to avoid that shit. Because it'll fuck you up. You got, hold on, you know what I'm saying? Avoid that. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2, ready, and A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. Just giving you these tools so you can warm your mouth up because some of y'all may not know. The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth. 1, 2, ready. I'm going to do it. Do you do it? The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth. My bad. That's my bad. The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth. The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth. The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth. The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth. I'm going to go one and then y'all go. The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
I can hear laziness. I hear it. The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth. I hear it. This is the time to open up your jaws and loosen up your mouthpiece. This is very important. When I was on Income 10, I was on the law drama. The note was faster. I was like, how the fuck can I? But I was like, how can I act speaking so fast? I was like, man. And they got all this legal drama and stuff. You get on one of these medical procedures. Your mouthpiece got to be ready. You got to be ready. You got to be able to move this mouth. You got to be able to move that shit. The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
Down in your diaphragm. Not up in your throat. Down here. The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
A big black bear bit a big black bug.
A big black bear bit a big black bug.
A big black bear bit a big black bug.
A big black bear bit a big black bug.
A big black bear bled blue black blood.
A big black bear bled blue black blood.
The tip of the tongue, tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
Unique New York.
Unique New York.
Unique New York.
Unique New York.
Yellow leather, red leather.
Yellow leather, red leather.
Yellow leather, red leather.
Yellow leather, red leather.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
My bad. The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
That G. The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
Unique New York. There you go. Unique New York.
Unique New York.
Unique New York.
Unique New York.
Yellow leather, red leather.
Yellow leather, red leather.
Unique New York.
Unique New York.
Unique New York.
Unique New York.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the
The
teeth.
tip of the tongue, the tip of the teeth.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
The tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth.
Right, this is a chance to over enunciate. I want you to over enunciate. Everyone grab a piece of gum and chew it. All right, A-E-I-O-U. 1, 2, ready, go. A-E-I-O-U. 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 Good. All right, you see what I'm hitting with this? This is your... People coming, this shit. Yo, I create this shit for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do it, for y'all. So y'all can, feel like you're in your trailer. Like me, in the trailer. Big as this space. But I'm in there stretching, I got my weights. Tip of the tongue, the lips, and the teeth. I'm going through my script, right? You understand what I'm saying? Everyone comes in here, in the workshop. That's not it. Competition's hard out here. New York's right here, passes quadruple threats. Dance, sing, act, all of the above. Man, they no joke. They bad. They went to contemporary schools and shit. Right? They on point. A big black bear bit a big black bug.
A big black bear bit a big black bug.
Betty brought a bit of butter.
Betty brought a bit of butter.
But the butter Betty brought was bitter.
But the butter Betty brought was bitter.
So Betty brought another bit of butter.
So Betty brought another bit of butter.
Better than the bit of butter Betty brought before.
Better than the bit of butter Betty brought before.
Betty brought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty brought was bitter.
Betty brought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty brought was bitter.
It's on there. Then you gotta hold it here. You gotta hold it in here in the diagram. Betty brought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty brought was bitter.
Betty brought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty brought was bitter.
Betty brought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty brought was bitter.
Betty brought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty brought was bitter.
Betty brought a bit of butter, but the Betty brought a bit of butter, but the bitter butter Betty brought was bitter. Alright, here we go. Betty brought a bit of butter.
Betty brought a bit of butter.
The butter Betty brought was bitter.
But the butter Betty brought was bitter.
So Betty brought another bit of butter, better than the bit of butter Betty brought before.
So Betty brought another bit of butter, better than the butter Betty brought before.
I'm just one, alright. And then I'm gonna put it all together. But Betty brought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty brought was bitter. So Betty brought another bit of butter, better than the bit of butter Betty brought before. You gotta be able to get this out of your mouth. You gotta be able to get these sentences out of your mouth confidently because your mouthpiece gotta be sitting there. You gotta be sitting there like you're cool and everything's comfortable. You're like, I told that bitch to get the fuck out of my face. And then you're like, oh, look at that acting. He's good because I got this shit out of my mouth and it seemed real natural, but I practiced the shit to get this shit out of my mouth. But if you ain't, you still, ain't on the block and your shit is still real slurry and slow. I told you that bitch to get out of my face. Your job is to tell the story. One, you gotta remember that. Yeah, you wanna act, but the person watching it wants to follow the story. So that's your job, is to tell the story. So they can follow the shit, so they know who dies and what happens next. But if the motherfucker can't speak, it's like, you gonna get that, I can't understand, but every time I'm on screen, I can't even understand what's happening. So our job is to relay the story, right? The only reason I'm knocking you on the head because, you know, I want you to come in and understand this is a safe space, an active space to loosen up, get your chops right, do all these things. So when you're on a set, when you're in a play, when you're doing your thing, you have some sort of framework on how to do so. But if you practice the way you play, then you're going to continue to be where you are. And I'm only here to share this with you because I give a fuck. Terrence Howard ain't here. Work with him. Hello? Jill ain't here. Work with her. Hello? All these motherfuckers that y'all know I work with, they ain't here. I'm here. You did? Alright, cool. So, that's all. Because some of y'all might not know. So, whatever it is, if just the alphabet or whatever, you got to open up this mouth. A-E-I-O-U. Move these chops around. Get it down into your diaphragm. I will do this one. I love this one. Go eat with come on. Start from the top. Okay, you know. Down in here. Down in here. So, we have some new people. Who has a scene? Y'all have your scene. Nicolette, did you have a part?
I did, but you didn't
Cool. You supposed to?
Joe.
You say it's coming?
He put it in the chat and it wasn't coming. I saw it.
Oh, you said that?
Yeah, he put it on the post. I see he won't be able to make it.
Okay, so, you know, once again, you got a scene. What happens? You fall out, your scene partner can't work. If you got a scene, you might not be memorized, and your scene partner is memorized, then y'all can't work. It's, you know, it's not fair, in a sense. That's for people that are, you know, new, and then, you know, since you don't have everything yet, and you just come in, we're going to have to do some cold reads, but going into next week, you know, that's your job. Your job is to find a scene, get a scene partner. I know it's Facebook, it's old school. That's the best way for me right now to communicate. When you get in there, talk, communicate with each other, find a scene, get a scene partner, come ready to work. Alright? Get it? Got it?
Good.
Good. Cool. I ain't gonna hit y'all in the head too much more. Mind, body, soul, voice. You know, that's our instrument. I talked about polarity last week, right? About, you know, everything having an opposite end. And once you can move and understand, you know, everything is polarity, then you can start to hit the better notes on that scale. Because the idea is to ascend, right? Be better. So I told people to come up here sure. Because a lot of times they're coming up here like, I don't want to impress Toby, I'm not too sure. I'm saying be sure, suck, and let's just get better notes. You know what I'm saying? Be sure, because that's what we're doing, and then let's just try to hit better notes. Versus, I'm not too sure, I'm thinking, I'm trying to, you know. Cool. Acting, for the new people, is just being vulnerable on camera. That's what we do. It's just expose ourselves. That's what it is. It's about exposing yourself. And you gotta see it. Because I'm just pointing this out for people with their new scenes. You gotta be able to see the world that you're in. And it's not the words on the paper, it's the relationship. What do I want from this? What do I trying to get from this? Who is this person? Right? That's what it's about. Okay? Alright, so let's see if we got the first scene, and then if you don't have the scene, partner, but we had the cues, right? There's plenty of people that did the cues in here. This man, oh, birthday girl. What they do to you? I can tell. Alright, hold on a second, I'll use back.
I think
talk.
Oh, yeah. I got her, but she texted me and said she couldn't make it.
I almost tried to push through the sliding door. Oh, and another thing. You know, I'm just trying to throw shit out there if you got to grab one. That's not, you gotta have a sense of humor. You know? There's gotta be something brewing right underneath that, you know, makes it, not you're making funny, but you're looking for something. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for the, even in the most dramatic scene, you know, someone died, you know, that's when you throw that smirk on, like, motherfucker should have listened to what I told him, or, you know, or whatever it is. You gotta find that little sense of humor, even in the most dramatic stuff. It's gotta be brewing underneath you. Okay, who's up first?
Well, if no one will go, let's go.
Go ahead.
Anybody else want to go?
Yeah,
Trying something new this week.
yeah, that's what we want. Oh, put your phones on vibrate. I gotta throw mine on vibrate. I can't do it.
Who said you want to go?
Really? Like, for real?
There's people here that haven't kicked me.
I'm coming.
You know they make them a lot. I don't want you to know
He
that.
wants to start up there.
All right.
You know.
So I'm going to come in.
It's okay, baby. Be you, be the actor. She's done accused. She's done accused. They've done accused. She's done accused. They're doing accused. Huh? Don't go. All right. Okay. Well, I just want to put my phone on vibrate because I can hear it ring. Okay. All right. Quiet on the set. Cameras rolling. And action. Yeah, and you can take your own action. I only say that, you know, just to set the space. But if you want to go on your own time, that's fine.
Who is it?
It's me, love.
Just a second. I'll be right out. I'm sorry, Alfie. I was taking a hot soak. I've got the worst migraine ever.
Migraine.
I've told you, I get these blinding headaches. How are you? I thought you were working today.
It was a bit slow, so took the night off. I thought we'd drive to the country in the morning, check out that B&B you always borrow.
Oh, honey, I'd love to, but I've got an investor's breakfast in the morning. How about next week, or maybe this week?
All right, I mean, brilliant, better. All right then. By the way, I thought you might appreciate these.
Oh my God, what a sweet gesture.
And,
I'm surprised.
and by the way, they're not from a bucket, plastic bucket. Each bud has been hand-picked. And I discovered I have quite the flair for flower arranging.
I can see that.
Okay,
Never expected it.
good.
Talk about being blown away.
Well, good. Mission accomplished. I mean, I like your question. So,
Okay.
so I'll leave you for a second.
Yeah, I'll be better in the morning.
Get some rest. I'll leave you for a second.
Yeah, I'll feel better in the morning.
Oh, by the way, when you do, there's some things, some thing I want us to talk about.
What things, honey?
I'd rather wait till you're 100%.
No, it's okay. When we walk, you
No,
can
no,
tell
no,
me.
no, 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 no. We'll talk, this is the last one, we'll talk about it. But now read the first thing,
Okay.
okay?
Alfie, thank you so much for the flowers. They really made my night.
Okay, well, all right. So I'll read the first thing, okay? Whose is that?
What?
Hello?
Oh, my cable. Remember my cable? The guy came earlier and I think he left it. Why would he leave it?
Right. You've got another guy in there, haven't you?
Alfie. Alfie, I'm sorry.
Why him? I mean, why, he's better than me? I mean, what did he have that I haven't? Besides a hairdo. Really? I want to know.
He's younger than you. I'm sorry.
Cool. Cut. Tell. Is that I believe production wants to see, can they put millions of dollars on your back? Can you show up? And meaning that, I mean, if I'm the male lead in this film or whatever, when I walk into a room, I gotta own this motherfucker. I own this shit. I own the whole space. I own my leading lady that's in it. I'm in the scene, and I command this space. Right, A? You follow me?
Yes, sir.
So that's something to kind of get shit in your mind. I see better work, but you gotta own and be confident enough to own this shit. But what the hell? I don't even gotta say nothing. What the fuck is that? Whose is that? Right? It's those. What is believable to you? Like, what? Whose is that? Cool. Right?
Yeah.
Or I might see it like, I'm bugging. Feel confident enough to trust the words and your instrument to do whatever. This is a place to do whatever. You do whatever, and then the director and them say, that was all right, don't do that, try this, oh, we like that, keep that. But if you don't try nothing, then it's like, the director's not here to make you act. You feel me? Mm-hmm. They're not here to say, oh, you good, I see a lot of pictures, or when you come in instead of doing this. You gotta show them some shit, and then they say, oh, I like, keep that, keep on. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So, the believability inside of you of what's happening, and I'm sorry I get long-winded, but, I'm just trying to give you something so that you can understand that you have to expose yourself. Expose it. You come and see somebody, get some, my lady, oh, well, never mind. All right, I see what. What the fuck is that? Good? Got it good? All right. All right, here we go. Quiet on the set. All right, my bad. I just picture these things out to you because I want y'all to be dope. Cameras rolling, cameras speeding. All right, everybody settle down and action.
You mean like that one little blistering tear on your cheek, right?
I was so emotional. I even told him I loved him.
After how many days?
5 or 2. I mean, I don't know. I wanted to express myself, and that was how I felt.
And what did he say?
He didn't have to say anything. I know he felt the same. But then he got really busy, and I didn't know where he was, and I kept calling, and he was never home. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I didn't leave a voicemail or anything, so he didn't know it was me.
No, he thought it was his racquetball partner because men, they call each other dancing machines 20 times and hang up.
I mean, he could have at least called back, all right? I was worried, and I didn't know what was going on, so I drove by his place a couple times.
Oh, honey.
Anyway, I know why he dumped me. It's because I'm too fat.
You are not too fat. It has nothing to do with your weight. You don't realize what you're doing wrong, do you? You did all the don'ts of dating.
I did.
Damn it! There isn't a man in this earth that will withstand that kind of onslaught. The most beautiful woman in the world could act like that, and the man will go running screaming in the other direction.
No, you are the most beautiful woman on earth. And there is nothing that you could do to make a guy run screaming. I mean, you could bark all over him and he would just say, do it again.
You are so wrong. See.
Oh, okay.
I love the interaction between you guys. It felt real. It felt like energetic. I really enjoyed it.
So I said because it seemed so good. Like it seemed like a conversation between two best friends. For real.
One note that I have is when
Athena.
when you deliver your line, like guys just do that sometimes. Like I don't really understand like what was kind of the undertones of that line. Like, did you experience that on a lot of times, or were you just like, I'm used to this. This happens. You were like, how was your feeling towards that?
And I did like on comedic that when she said I lost 100 pounds and you said he broke up with you yesterday. That was
And you said eat a lot.
Yeah, I said I eat a lot when I'm upset. I eat fast when I'm upset.
Oh, okay, because you lost 11 pounds in one day because you ate too much. I'm trying to make sure I have that right.
That's where I came from.
Yeah, oh, okay. Oh, you said I lost. Yeah, I thought you just said.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was part of it.
Okay.
But I wanted to say, I didn't understand, I think that really have the lipstick, like really have the stuff, you're gonna have to use it, because it was a little distracting, to like, we were like, okay, what is she doing now? Well, at least I can't speak for everybody, but I think like, really use lip gloss if there's spray, like, I think, I don't know if you guys just did this today or like been planning or whatever, but, I think it's good to really have the props instead of like pretending to use the props.
That's a good one.
I like that too. I enjoyed it. One of the things I would love to, as you're upset and whatever that is, I would rather you really be in that. Like I feel like you're, acting as something is wrong. I would love for you to take a moment, think about who that is, and that person or whatever that is, and emotionally go there, and then allow the scene to move you through. Not that you didn't do it, I just, I wanted to be put on in a sense. But I really enjoyed it. It was really great to see the contrast from one person going through something, and you see another person with a whole different energy. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? She's like whatever. She found funny things about it, you know, and she's like, you know, that shit ain't funny, and she's over here like, you know, come on, babe, let's get over this. You know, I enjoyed the timing. I love you guys listening to it. I love the choices. You know, I love the choices. You came up here, you picked some strong choices, you went for it. That's what you're supposed to do. You know, you went for it. So, you know, maybe I enjoyed it. You know, maybe like I said, maybe we will not do the mining of a few things. That's a good thing. I always try to find a balance of how I should approach that. Because like in an audition or something, you know, there might be certain little mind things that I might need to do for the audition so that they understand that I understand what's happening in the scene. You know, I don't have all the props and things, but we're up here and, you know, it's a little bit of a delicate dance between, you know, having all the props. I want you to start working with stuff and not be able to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I would find a balance and let's just keep it as authentic. That's my goal, is to be natural and authentic. That's what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm aiming for in my work. And this stuff, you know, there's a delicate balance too, because we're on a stage and we're doing TV and film work. But, you know, on TV and film work, we might not have to do much because the camera's picking up everything. But it's a delicate balance of performing for us and, you know, finding the right spaces, knowing that the camera and the mic is going to pick everything up. So I think we did a really great job. I love the energy.
Yeah.
Let's see when we come back. We got a couple Kobe's and we got short, so we'll be able to maybe try something different. But I would rather you, because you guys understand the scene, I'd rather you dive into this person and why, who that is, and be in that space, and let's see what that stirs up. So then allow that emotion to carry you, because halfway through the scene, you might not be emotionally in the same spot where you started, because she might affect you in a certain way that makes you say, oh, you know what I mean? You might listen, something might be funny in that, you know? But we're taking the choice on, no, I want to be depressed. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what I want you to do. I want you to be at a note, start with energy, and be available to your partner in scene with your objectives and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So that, right, because she was doing some great shit, you know, the girl said maybe she moves you in a certain way. You know what I mean? Yeah, this stuff, we got this stuff. So, who else? Okay, lecture as accused. You don't have the same partner?
No, but I wanted to do friends.
Huh?
I was thinking about doing friends.
Friends?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't have a scene partner, right?
No.
Did you have a scene?
No.
No scene this week?
I was just asking him if he wanted to be. He said he already had.
All right, so it seems that we're going to be doing some cold beats today.
Yeah.
Okay.
My folder?
Oh, shit. I left the cold. Yeah. I left the fucking cold. My bad. I left it. Yep, I did show that because
Yeah. But sorry, I
left
referenced
it.
well, but
So, how about this? Well, a lecture you have accused.
Do you have a code reading for two guys?
Yeah. This scene's up here. This is a two-man scene right here. This is a man, woman.
Hey, Toby, I'm
Got some
available,
two-man scene
bro.
over here. Huh?
I'm available if anybody needs a partner.
Yeah. I mean, this is what it is. And I think if we do, so you two have your scene, and the lecture, why don't you team up with, which character you have in accused? That's the attorney, right? Mary, you did accused, right?
That's the one. Is that the woman name?
production wants to see timing. I love you guys listening to it. I love the choices. I love the choices. You came up here, you picked some strong choices, you went for it. That's what you're supposed to do. You went for it. So, maybe I enjoyed it. Maybe like I said, maybe we will not do the mining of a few things. That's a good thing. I always try to find a balance of how I should approach that. Because like in an audition or something, there might be certain little mind things that I might need to do for the audition so that they understand that I understand what's happening in the scene, even though I don't have all the props and things. But we're up here and, it's a little bit of a delicate dance between, having all the props. I want you to start working with stuff and not be able to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would find a balance and let's just keep it as authentic. That's my goal, is to be natural and authentic. That's what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm aiming for in my work. And this stuff, there's a delicate balance too, because we're on a stage and we're doing TV and film work. But, in TV and film work, we might not have to do much because the camera's picking up everything. But it's a delicate balance of performing for us and, finding the right spaces, knowing that the camera and the mic is going to pick everything up. So I think we did a really great job. I love the energy.
Yeah.
Let's see when we come back doing, we got a couple of Kobe's and we got short, so we'll be able to maybe try something different. But I would rather you, because you guys understand the scene, I'd rather you dive into this person and why, who that is, and be in that space, and let's see what that stirs up. So then allow that emotion to carry, because halfway through the scene, you might not be emotionally in the same spot where you started, because she might affect you in a certain way that makes you say, oh, you know what I mean? You might listen, something might be funny in that, but we're taking the choice, or no, I want to be depressed. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what I want you to do. I want you to be at a note, start with energy, and be available to your partner and scene with your objectives and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So that, right, because she was doing some great shit, you know, the girl said maybe she moves you in a certain way. You know what I mean? Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. We're going to sit down. So, who else? Okay, lecture as accused. You don't have your scene partner?
No, but I wanted to do friends.
Huh?
I was thinking about doing friends.
Friends?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't have a scene partner, right?
No.
Did you have a scene?
No.
No scene this week?
I was just asking him if he wanted to be. He said he already had.
All right, so it seems that we're going to be doing some cold B's today.
Yeah.
Okay.
My folder?
Oh, shit. I left the folder. Yeah. I left the folder. My bad. I left the folder. I left it. Yep, I did show that because
Yeah. But sorry, I
left
it
it.
well, but
So, how about this? Well, a lecture you have accused.
Do you have a code for two guys?
Yeah. This scene's up here. This is a two-man scene right here. This is man, woman.
Hey, so if
That's
anybody,
a
I'm
two-man
available,
scene.
bro.
Huh?
I'm available if anybody needs a partner.
Yeah. I mean, this is what it is. And I think if we go, so you two have your scene, and the lecture, why don't you team up with, which character you have in accused? That's the attorney, right? Mary, you did accused, right?
That's the one. Is that the woman?
So, bang. Do you remember accused? I want you to team up with a lecturer. She's going to go nuts. You want to kind of... she's all booked, y'all all booked, great. And then, what I'll do is we'll do this scene, and then we'll give everybody a moment to kind of look at the sides and do this code read and get into it. Great.
The extra scenes.
Wait a minute. Which one that is? All right, cool. So, all right, quiet on the set. Everybody settle down. Okay, cool. All right, quiet on the set. Cameras rolling. And sound speeding. And just gonna give you a little help. Who's playing attorney? So let's step outside the apartment. Let's just pretend there's a door there, right? So we have a door here, okay? And once again with acting, we gotta be able to see it. You gotta see it. Just gonna help you because I can see what this is at.
Okay.
All right? There's a door here. All right?
Right, I'm doing it.
Open it, whatever, figure out how you want to do that.
Right, so when she's gonna knock and then I'm gonna stand up, right? Or no?
Right,
Okay.
right. And acting is all about listening.
Okay.
All right? You understand what I mean? Because.
Who is it?
Are you sure? What about?
Who is it?
Are you sure? Sure? How you not? All right. So what are you doing before the night?
Sitting in front of the TV.
Okay.
Okay, sitting in front of the TV. I was gonna bring my cigarette up here and not light it, but that's what I'm doing.
I mean, that's what you want to do. That's fine with me. But all right.
Okay.
Just want to pitch a couple of things out there because I'm sensing something.
I'm probably gonna have those problems here.
Huh?
I'm probably the one that you should be sensing. You're probably gonna have those problems here.
No, I believe in you. All right, quiet on the set and action.
Who is it?
Catherine Murphy.
Why'd you let that on?
Okay, we got the door. We have the door.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, we all over.
Start from the top
Alright, okay. Alright.
and action.
Who is it? Catherine Murphy.
Why'd you let them out on bail?
I didn't let them. It's standard procedure. Until the jury finds you guilty, you're free until you can go to the house.
The guy on TV made it sound like I was doing a live sex show.
Well, it's not the last time that's gonna happen. Can I come in?
Yeah, come on.
The bartender at the dugout said you were sick.
You were looking for me? Oh, well, I had to go to the doctor and nobody knows at work. You want a seat? You want to have a drink? I feel like having a drink.
Thank you, no.
No, it's just to smooth out the rough edges, Listen, when were you?
I already told you I don't believe in astrology.
Oh, well, so what? I do. So what time?
At night, 7, August 9th.
Where?
Portland, do you always drink to smooth out the edges?
No. Sometimes I hit the pot. Why, you want something?
Did you have anything to drink before the night you went to the mill, or did you smoke anything?
Half a joint, a couple of beers, nothing heavy.
What over there?
I don't know, I mean, I wasn't falling over drunk or
How were you dressed?
what's that supposed to mean?
It means you're dressed, were you dressed provocatively, showing a lot of cleavage? You threw your blouse, maybe?
What the fuck difference does it make how I was dressed? They took the clothes off me.
But did you dress to make them think that you would have sex? Think they would have sex with you? Did you put on a show?
What the hell are you talking about? You saw me at the hospital. What do you think, I asked for that? Is that what you think? Is that what you think? Because if that's what you think, you can get the fuck out of my house.
Why didn't you tell me you had a record?
Fuck you, I don't have a record.
Want to tell me about it?
Alright, look.
So I was having one of my girlfriends move with her U-Haul, and we were going to New Jersey. We got stopped by his car because the tail light was out, and he went and ravaged through her things, through her desk. And in the desk, he found some cocaine. It was hers. It was her desk. It was hers. It wasn't mine. It wasn't me.
So why is it still in the books?
I don't know what to tell me. I thought I got it.
Expunged?
Yeah, expunged.
Oh, have you ever made love to more than one man at one time?
What kind of question is that?
It's the kind of question you're going to be asked to understand. You're going to also be asked if there you or any other man hit you, and if you liked it. You're going to be asked about your drug bust and how many drinks a day you have and how you smooth out the edges. And how many joints and how often you go to bars alone and whether or not you wear underwear, when you go to them and what diseases you've ever caught and how many abortions you had. And I will object to those questions and sometimes the judge will sustain me and sometimes not.
That's not fair.
Sarah, you're a witness and it's the defense's job to show the jury that you're a rotten witness because you've got a rotten character.
I got a lot of character. You ain't gonna defend me because you think I'm some kind of hoe?
I didn't say that.
What was that? Jack?
Is that what you want?
I want those other brothers to take it.
Okay. Cool. You know, you guys are friends, so you know you guys have certain chemistry already. What's your first and second line?
The first one is who did that?
What's the second line?
And watch me never have on there.
What does that mean?
I'm vulnerable now. People are out. Yeah, so I'm scared, kind of nervous. Watch me never have on there.
Okay. What kind of attorney are you? Why are you here? What's happening with you?
I just feel like I want to help her, even though I feel like
Why you want to help?
because I feel like she needs it. I feel like she needs help.
She needs help.
Because she doesn't care and I'm trying to show her how serious it is.
No. Why are you here? That's what happens. She doesn't. Why doesn't she care?
She's just upset. She's not knowing how to be professional. I'm trying to tell her these are the things that I'm going to ask you.
Okay, so you came here. Why did you come in?
Because I want to help her. I want to help her with the case.
Okay. Why do you want to help? You're the attorney. Why do you want? Why? I'm just trying to help you simplify it so that you can grab on something. That's cool. I like that surface. The choices there, but why? Why? What's moving you to care about her?
Because we want to get these guys. Or we want to win the case. And I want to help her win the case. And I'm going to figure out exactly what happened so I have the information that I really need.
Okay. Yeah, the information you really need so that
we can win the case. So that I can win the case.
Okay. I like this. I like that. That's not bad. That's not a bad choice. You know, if you came in, you know, and in order for you to win the case, what needs to happen with your particular client that you know?
I need to have the information correct myself, and I need her to be honest with me.
Okay, that's part
And
of
I need
it.
the facts.
You need the facts, but you need, you know, what about your client will make sure that you win? If you're the attorney.
I need her to know exactly what she's gonna say, and I don't need her answers to diverse. I need her answers to say
Okay, that's so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can get deeper and deeper, but now there's stuff to grab onto. Like while I'm here, you're looking at her. Oh, you smoke pot a lot, huh? Oh, you always have a drink to smooth out the edges, right? You know. Hey, you know, because you're that attorney. You're the attorney that needs the W. You know, we had different attorneys that came in different approaches, and you're going to see some people that have it memorized and you can get some ideas off of that. But, you know, when we get cold reads, you gotta, look at the script, make some strong choices, and go for it. And when your choices and your objectives have to be simple, a lot of times, I want her to win, so we win. That's too hard to act. It's easier to act. I need another W in my column, and I need this motherfucker to act. You know what I mean? And I need it, that's a little bit more simpler. Then you can go underneath that. Why do I need a W? No one counts me. Oh, my win streak is ridiculous. I never lose. Whatever that starts moving you, we can break that down more, but I'm just trying to give you something to hold on to. Your first line, why you let him out on bail? Who's out on bail?
The people who raped you or attacked you.
And right. And what does that mean to you?
That means it's scary that they're out there, they can come back and do it again.
Right. And they can come back and do it again. So, are you, and I tell people, don't play victim. What I mean by don't play victim is things happen to our characters, but we're always trying to figure out a way to win. It's like Denzel in Training Day. Even when they had him cornered, even when they were shooting at him, he was still like, oh, okay, he's still trying to win. You understand? As soon as you give up, we don't care no more. You understand? As soon as you don't care and give up, the audience won't give a fuck no more. So you always, even when you're getting your ass kicked out, you're trying to figure out how to win. You understand? So them getting out of jail means what to you?
That I could be a victim.
Right. And what type of person are you? What does being a victim mean to you? What is that? What's on your mind now? Do I gotta get a gun?
Right.
Am I scared to death? Do I gotta call my brothers? Do I gotta look out the window every fucking 5 seconds? Do I know who they are because I seen them around the block? You know what I'm saying? Now my whole body language is different. How you let them out on bail? They ripped the fucking clothes off of me, right? Alright, so look at it again. Y'all had the same time?
Yeah, we ready.
Okay, I need some back. What up?
What up, Playboy?
What up, Playboy?
Jodie Foster gets raped. Y'all saw this. It's real, or was it from the 80s? Yeah, I think y'all saw this because
So she wouldn't care. She was coming over there.
no, I think that it helps
It does.
to know where they came from and to know, what the ebb and flow is. Yeah, because when you open up that door for, how the fuck did you let these guys get out? Like, that's a real thing. That's a thing.
But Michael loves his job.
Really? There's bad games, bad titles, bad pay, bad flights, bad hotels, and really bad food. Homeless, rootless, lonely. And maybe a copy will get into 1 out of 4 issues. What's not to love? Then why would he trade that money and say a big piece of the PR for a powerful, complex, challenging conglomerates like your dad's?
That is just the sort of thing that Daddy and I discussed.
I'm not surprised.
Do you think that he'd go for it?
Michael? For a job like that? It would be the best thing that ever happened to him. Hines and Company, accepted. But on the other hand, he's proud. The last thing a man wants to admit is that he's trapped in a dead-end job that he couldn't support a family.
So, one would almost have to...
Exactly.
Exactly what?
I know what you said. You gotta make Michael think he's doing you a favor.
Do you think that he'd fall for it?
Maybe. Why not? Only if he wants to.
But I couldn't do that after,
Lying? After all this time? Girl, my pitiful desires. And my ambitions is the dirt beneath your priorities. Like 200 seedy motels a year, dinner out of the vending machine, and waiting for you in them vermin-infested corridors. Ooh, girl, this is making me hot.
That is the exact words that I've used.
But we can make Dad your co-conspirator. We'll make Michael think he's doing Walter a favor.
Walter's going to reorganize his public relations, and he needs a brilliant guy that is close to him and that he can trust. Yeah, he may want to, get mad. You don't think he's gonna get mad at you?
No, I don't think he'll get mad.
If he do, how mad can he get? See?
Lecturing. Cool. All right, what we got here? What up? Yeah. All right, quiet on the set. Cameras rolling. Sound, speed, and action.
Yo, yeah, ex-wife is nuts. I guess you gotta sacrifice some crazy for some hot.
Yup.
Paying for it now, though. Crazy in the head, or is she crazy in the bed, too?
That's when they're single. Just the opposite after they get married. What are you doing here? I heard you got fired.
Yeah, I did, but I still own the truck. And I love screwing with Judy. It's the least I can do for you. Inflict a little pain. Why are you so nice to her? She cheated on you, racked up all your credit cards, and now she's with that wannabe white bachelors.
I appreciate the gesture.
You heard what went down? Gordon McCall stayed bad. The judge let him out, now he's gone.
Man, that's not right. He gets away while all of our lives go to shit? Man, the good guys never.
And that's the real reason I came by. Let's go after him ourselves.
What, you serious?
I ain't got nothing to lose. No money, no job, no purpose on this earth. And there's money out his ass. Let's go, Donnie.
Nah, that's not me.
The hell you got? Excuse me. What the hell else you got going with your life? You've been wallowing in a spiral of depression for a year. Snap the hell out of it.
We don't know the first thing about bounty hunting.
Catch the bad guy, get paid. What the fuck else you need to know?
Nah, I don't think I can do that.
Alright, fine. Whisk away in your house while you still have it. And when the bank takes that, then what? Give it a day. Just give me 1 day. You say you need it, you can walk.
1 day.
That's it. After that, you kill yourself for all I care. I just need a day.
Alright, I'm in.
Hallelujah, my nigga.
Yeah.
In the truck, they got your shit up.
Alright. That's how it. Wait. That's how you want to waste the day?
Trust me. I got you.
Good stuff. I enjoyed that. You know, and I keep saying, you know, acting is being vulnerable on camera. You know, and I love that note, Stephen. You know, maybe there's some moments to find out and feel where we was raised. You know, maybe that, and I said that earlier. I love going the opposite direction. I love to go the opposite direction.
I was just thinking like what if it's a fight? Like you're having a personal fight. You don't want to show that side even like that. Like because people don't want to show themselves hurt.
Right.
Like,
They want to reveal it, right?
Like there's an internal, like you were assaulted. You know what I mean? Like this girl right here looks like she would have fought 3 guys.
Right. And I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
There's other ways.
There's still other, you know what I'm saying? And then you said a key point just now, because I thought this on the very first scene I saw when I came in here. Like, the script is a framework, like ad-libs, like real emotion, like, and like all of that stuff is like, it just comes from being real and genuine. And then like, he was saying like, you can literally like pause and think because in real life, you don't respond immediately to everything somebody says. You might need a moment to actually think before you fucking respond.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what makes it like real and genuine.
Yeah.
You know?
I love
it. Just becomes real life versus
And even that other look out.
Who is it? Catherine Murphy. Why'd you let them out on bail? I didn't let them out. It's standard procedures. Until a jury proves them guilty, they're free to go as long as they have the bail.
The guy on the TV made it sound like I did a sex tape.
Honey, that's not the last you want to hear of that. May I come in?
Yeah.
Thank you. So the guy at the dugout tells me you've been sick.
You were looking for me? Oh, I was at the doctor's. Nobody at work knows. You want a seat?
Thank you.
You want something to drink? I do something to drink.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
You know, it's a rough house. Smooth out the rough edges. Listen, what time were you born?
Didn't I tell you I don't believe in that astrology?
So what? I do. So what time?
At night, around 7, August 9th,
Where?
Portland. Do you always have a drink to smooth out the edges?
No. Sometimes I hit a little pot or something. Why, you want something?
No. Did you have a drink or something to smoke on your way to the mill?
Half a joint, a couple beers, nothing heavy.
While you were there?
I wasn't falling down drunk.
What were you wearing?
What does it matter?
I mean, were you wearing something provocatively? Cleavage showing a little bit too much? A see-through blouse?
What the fuck does it matter? They tore it off me.
Did you give them the intentions that they can have sex with you?
What are you talking about? You saw me at the hospital. What? You thought I asked for this?
Did you put on a show?
Is that what you think? If that's what you think, you can get the fuck out of my house.
Why did you tell me you had a record?
Fuck you, I ain't got no record.
Do you want to talk about it?
Alright, look. I was helping my girlfriend move a U-Haul, you know? We were going to Jersey. Right? We ran to this cop. He sees we have a broken headlight. Pulls us over, starts going through her desk, all sorts of stuff in the bag. Finds half a gram of coke, nothing crazy. It was her desk, not my desk. It was her stuff, not mine.
Then why is it still in the book?
I don't know, you tell me. My record is definitely
Expunged?
Yeah, expunged.
Have you ever made love to more than one person at any given time?
What kind of fuck question is that?
It's the kind of question that they're going to ask you when you're on the stand. They're going to ask you if Larry or any other man hit you and you enjoy it. They're going to ask you how many drinks do you take to smooth out the edges and how much you smoke. They're going to ask you how many times you go to the bar alone and whether or not you have on underwear or not. They're going to ask you how many diseases you have and how many abortions. And of course, I will object to every question. Sometimes the judge will sustain me and sometimes they won't.
That ain't fair.
Look, Sarah, you are a witness. And it is the prosecution's job to prove that you are a rotten witness with a rotten character.
I have a rotten character?
That's not what I said.
What, you ain't gonna defend me? Because I'm some low-class bimbo? Right?
No, that's not what I said.
Are those bastards gonna go to jail?
Is that what you really want?
I want those motherfuckers put away forever!
So be it.
See?
Anybody?
I like the growth from the last week. You came out, like, thank you for opening the blinds, like, that was fun. Yeah, even though I popped up with the last end of it, it was great. I don't know the other, I don't know you yet, but you came across as a social worker, like a lawyer, like someone who really cared. You really wanted her to feel the impact and the weight of what was happening to her. and not just the surface level of like what happens to these guys. Like you need to prepare yourself for what's about to come. You need to do a good job at that. Thank you all.
Thank you.
I definitely liked your voice in this scene. Like you definitely found your light and found the character.
Thank you.
I will say, you got serious, you committed like a paddle that I could not take my eyes off what was going on in the scene. So, big ups to you on that, honestly.
Thank you. She's good.
Now, that was the best I've ever seen this scene done in this class, first and foremost. You, I need you to be a human at some point. You can't be angry that entire time. You were raped and assaulted. At some point, I need to see that. If you're gonna show us layers to be an actual character, to carry on and be a leader in films and TV. It's not just the angry girl. Another thing is y'all are rushing through a lot of this. Rush, like speeding through it. You offer a drink, then jump you a drink immediately. You didn't even give her a chance to say no. Like, don't rush through it. And then also, it's very important because I know this scene very well. What are you watching before she knocks on that door?
The shit on TV.
I don't see none of that. You jumping straight to that damn door. I need you to actually see that TV, see what's happening. They're talking about you. They're letting the dudes who raped and assaulted you out of jail. You feel what I'm saying? When she knocks on that door, you know it's your lawyer? Or could it be the dudes who just got out coming to get revenge on you for sending you to jail? Like there's so many levels of things you can play with in that moment before you even answer that damn door. Now you sounded like a lawyer. And that was my point of who all the other people who was playing this role, like, you have to be very intentional what you're saying, why you're saying it. When she started giving that damn rundown of what they was gonna ask, she was running that shit down like she was in the fucking courtroom. There's a difference. But yes. And again, there was another point where you like came over, you like touched her back, and it was almost like it was a forced moment. And I felt it. It was something that was rehearsed. I feel like it was something that was rehearsed. And I didn't believe it. When you was talking about the record, like beautiful stuff when we pulled the record out, but then it just turned into, oh, you okay? You wanna tell me about it? No. You wanna tell me about some shit that you ain't motherfucking told me about and I'm your fucking lawyer? Are you hiding or are you just immediately giving this information up that you've been hiding? Like, again, there's different levels of being a human being and being honest about your shit. It's not about just learning the fucking lines and knowing what comes next. It's about really listening to your scene partner and responding truthfully to what the fuck they say to you. Alright? But it was, overall, the best I've ever seen this scene.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree. I loved your voice. Very powerful. I mean, like, I was like, oh shit, I like that. Oh shit. Okay. I like that.
Other choice, but how can we make that more authentic? Because it was like, it's kind of like, one of those. It's more like, if I'm looking, what do I see? Oh shit, that's the blue car. That first time, but I'm just trying to give you, you can stay here. Yeah. I let the blind go. I'm like, shit. What I mean? Like, I'm bugging, This shit got me on the nerves around here. These niggas is after me, yo. You feel me?
And it's also,
but just choices, just ideas, and that's what this place is for. Good stuff. All right, we go quiet on the set. Yeah, you gotta see it. Cameras rolling, sound speed, and action.
Hey. Here, I thought it might be cold. Looks like you did well.
Only $8.27. It's not really
just imagine if you've only ever had healthy pets, then
But it's more than that. Like she's over there singing real songs and getting paid real money. And, you know, does that make her better than me? I mean, okay, I know I shouldn't care about stuff like that, but I don't know, like when I first started playing music, it wasn't about the money.
I missed you inside. In fact, there was even a request for smelling cat.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
By who?
Me. Look, I know it's not one of your big money songs, but it's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Smelly cat! Smelly cat!
Okay, cool. I know it's a cold read.
Yeah.
And when we go into scripts and breaking down scripts, the answers, I learned sometimes when I was on One Life to Live, I learned that, the answers were like in the other person's dialogue, and I used to, kind of do that. But there was a line that I really thought was key here was she thinks she's better than me or something like that. Was it
Yeah.
Does that mean she's better?
Does that mean she's better?
And it feels like that's what this scene might be for you.
Yeah.
The song and all that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
what's happening?
She's here making money in the back, and Phoebe's feeling subconscious about that.
Yeah. Subconscious about that. Does that make her better than you?
Yeah.
Does that make her better than you? That does a lot to the person. So a person, IG, my God. Right? What the fuck? You go down that rabbit hole, you be like, God damn, everybody's beautiful out this motherfucker. I ain't never seen so many beautiful people in my life. Whoa! Golly! Damn! From Africa to Asia, back to New York, you like, everybody's fucking beautiful out this motherfucker. Damn! You see a motherfucker, I be like, God, it's a push something because this motherfucker is out. Right? So I'm just saying that because that seemed like something to grab onto. When we trying to break down a script, the basic needs, trying to figure out, the answers are in the script, and that would have been something I would have grabbed onto was, I think that person is better than me, and I would have tried to figure out why. I would have tried to play games with myself to figure out, why I'm so subconscious, or how do I feel about that, or who that person is, and then all of the things that we do and the choices are always really relate back to our childhood. So, the subconscious of why that person, now we could go a little deeper because my mama did this or my daddy wasn't that, or blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Now we go a little further. You know what I mean? Of the root of why a person might move, because it all stems from our childhood trauma. Right? Just some things to think about. And I think, any other notes? I think we made I think the change over to happy was very simple and easy. But go ahead.
Yeah, focus on actually feeling the emotion versus trying to show it.
Right. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Like you're trying to show like how I get sad or how down you are versus just feeling down. It'll literally come out in the word, like she's speaking it already, you know what I mean? So then you got into that and you was doing all this can stuff and it's just like, you know what I mean? Feel it versus trying to show it.
Yes, absolutely. Because in this motherfucking class, and the way I like to work is trying to be as natural as possible and authentic. That's my main goal. Natural and authentic. You feel me? Yeah. Those are my goals when I work. as hard as some shit might be, I'm trying to make it seem so effortless. And you, as you can see, this shit ain't that easy until it becomes easy. Right? So just stuff to think about. I don't know if y'all want to bring this one back next week, but it's cutesy. I think we can dig a little deeper.
Let's dig a little.
Yeah, thank you for that. Who else we got coming up? Y'all coming back up with your
We
scene?
have a scene.
Okay. I'm gonna let you come back up with Aaron. Where Aaron go?
Wait and exhale.
What time do we have? 9:11. Okay. So let me see. I would love for you to come back. Oh, Sal, you going with who?
We have a scene.
You got, all right, so you guys will go second. Let's see if we can get you and Aaron back, and then we'll get you next with Miriam, and then I think we're kind of wrapping it up besides the other crew that's out there. But good work. I actually see some growth here. Maybe it's new energy. I'm actually, I'm enjoying the possibilities of you guys being dope, I'm enjoying it. I really am. So kudos to y'all. Kudos to the new energy in here. Just jumping in. I see people been studying. I see it. I love that. I love that for you all. And with the work, it's a gift, man. With the work, this is the place. This is the place to, to try it, to go for it. And then, figure yourself out. So when we get out there in the world, when you're doing your auditions, you have some framework to what it is. You taking off, man?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hey.
I appreciate you.
All right, so everybody, please, try. I know Facebook is like a dinosaur, but get in there. Look for. I'm gonna put some new scenes in there this week, and just try to communicate. Find your scene partner. Or if you guys don't bring that back, find your scene partner. Try to encourage each other. Drop some acting things you might have came up across, a book or something, right? All right, you guys ready? Yeah, you guys go second.
Okay.
Yeah. But basically, go inside the dinosaur Facebook and communicate with each other. On the set. Cameras rolling, sound, speed, and action.
Hey.
God, Evan. I never thought I'd see you again.
Yeah.
How you been?
I'm good. I mean, come see, come side,
No, I don't know, Evan.
I mean, I'm good.
It's been a long time. Fill me in.
I'm going to state. Things are good, I guess. Mom's good. My mom's okay. How you doing? How's Tommy?
I kept him in GU for a few years. Now he's working over at Dale's Auto Body.
You still with your dad?
No. I emancipated myself when I was 15.
Wow. Must have taken some courage.
Not if you remember my dad.
I remember your dad. Why didn't you just go live with your mom, though?
She had a big family. Not enough space for me. She said I should move in with her when we were kids, so, but whatever.
You know, Kay, I actually came back to town to talk to you.
Me? Are you kidding me? Why?
You remember when I was young and I used to have those blackouts?
Yeah, of course.
Well, some of the memories are coming back. And I'd like to talk to you about one in particular. It'll be a big help.
Sure, I'll try to remember. Shoot.
You only said it, you
You know
didn't
what?
deserve it.
Just shut up, okay? Shut up, Evan. You're wasting your breath.
You can't hate yourself because your dad is a twisted.
Who are you trying to convince, Evan? stir up my shit because you had a bad memory? You want me to cry on your shoulder and tell you that everything is all better now? Well, fuck you, Evan. Everything's not better. Nothing is ever gonna be better, okay? Nothing ever gets better. If I was so wonderful, why didn't you ever call me? Why did you leave me here to rot?
You got the wrong impression. Like, see. Let me jump on this, please. Yes, sir. Bruh, you command the room already, and you use your real voice. Only thing you gotta do is stay silent. I saw when you kind of found these moments, and then you kind of pulled out, and then at the end, you was like, fuck, you stay silent, and you rock the fucking scene. So you make sure you hold on to that note of like, nah, I don't gotta go nowhere. Like, I'm already controlling the fucking room. You good. You good. Love the energy you gave at the end. Don't be in a rush to run out. Because you saw yourself, you ran out, realized you had one more line.
No, I was walking away.
Yeah, but I mean,
and then I came back to it.
But that's what I mean, like, it didn't really translate.
It didn't translate as that, okay.
Because you kind of like, and then you had to come back and try to refine it. It was like, ah. That's what it felt like. It felt like, oh, like early, and then, oh, I had to lie. And then you ran out. It was a good scene overall, but like, yeah, it was fun. And then, yeah, you was using your real voice, bro, which is very, it was just very natural. And then you have this moment where, like, she asked, it was something about the dad, he was like, oh, I remember your dad. Like, that moment, I didn't even know what was going on. I was like, oh, it's something about his dad. His dad did some shit. Like, so, like, all of that stuff is like, that's like beautiful work. And, like, that's like the stuff I mean, like, the script is like a template. Like, he told a whole nother story with just nodding his head away from her, like, yeah, like, and then, yeah, it was a really dope scene. And I love, like I said, the energy you gave. Stay solid. Like, stare him the fuck down when you're having that fucking moment. Until you ready to fucking go. Yeah, good stuff. Good shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask, I didn't know the relationship at the beginning, because I didn't know if you were excited to see him or not. So I thought that he might have been the perpetrator or like the person that caused that inflicted the pain. So later on to find out that it was the dad, I felt like, oh, okay, maybe there could have, was there some warmth that could have been there? Maybe you are happy and excited to see him, and then you pull back a little bit, and then you kind of have that conversation. But I really like the message you gave, and I like the way that you all played this. This is really powerful.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It was a lot of energy.
Oh.
Yeah. And it seemed like y'all was together back in the day, and he just took off and left you.
That's what it was.
And now you're trying to come back.
He moved on to, I mean, I don't
You're
remember.
still angry.
Yeah, there's anger that I feel like when I saw him, I'm like, what are you doing here? It wasn't like, I was surprised, but I was happy for a second when he said he came for me, but then he's coming and using me again or something.
Because of his memory.
Yeah.
I like that, all of these scenes, even in 3 pages, 4 pages, 2 pages, have an arc. And they understood where that arc was, and they were able to execute and go after it. That's what all these things, that's what I'm saying to everybody. Going back to what Steven said, and I said this before, one of my first acting coaches, Vic Carrillo, he always said there was a thing, suffering in space, in places, suffering in place. You got to sink those heels down. And not that you have to stay silent, but when on stage, we never move for no reason. There's always intention with where we're going, why. So if you don't have that reason, suffer in place. Suffer in place. It may feel uncomfortable, but that's what we do. Another thing with acting, especially on TV and film, it's all about the eyes, right? So when our eyes are here, we're connected. As soon as I, dip or take my eyes away, I just dissipated the tension between what was happening. You know what I'm saying? So there was, like you were saying, there was a moment where it was like boom, and then you kind of like, I wasn't sure, it felt, everything was solid, and we were like, oh, and then it felt like you just was like, oh, and then you came back into it, and it was like, oh damn, if you would have just kind of stayed committed to this tension that's happening between there, I think it would have allowed us to feel the tension even more. As a note, and I was thinking about doing this sometimes when we're doing cold reads. What I would probably do with some of the newbies, we need to keep the rhythm of those lines going, because sometimes when we take too much pause and space, we allow the air to come out of the scene, and we need the tension to stay. But good job, everybody. Good job, everybody. Good job. This might been one of my favorite classes. I gotta admit that. I mean, I've seen some great work out of everybody in the weeks prior, and everyone didn't get a full chance to super flex like I know they can, but I'm really digging the energy of what's happening. Now, I'm gonna give you back that mantra that I had given you all about 3 weeks ago, and this was something that I used years ago, and I keep it, and I had it with me, and I just think it's so important for you to articulate this for your own spirit. But everyone stand up again, and I think you know what it is, and it's I deserve to be here.
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 I will not be overlooked.
I will not be overlooked.
I deserve to be here.
I deserve to be here.
I will not be overlooked.
I will not be overlooked.
I deserve to be here.
I deserve to be here.
I will not be overlooked.
I will not be overlooked.
And you know, I would say that to myself, and I mean, this was prior to One Life to Live and these things. And you know, when I arrived and I got there, just as happy as I was to be there and be present and having a gig and ready to do the job, it was a thing of I would not be overlooked. I deserve this. You have a divine right. You know, there's a divine natural right that is yours. You understand? You have to pursue the happiness. You know, they put all these laws and rules and different things and parents and habitual habits that we have of our own, and it causes us to forget of our own natural divine right to be a bad motherfucker. You understand? I gave myself about 1.5 years ago, and I don't know, did I give you this story? I might have given you a story. Matter of fact, Stephen was there, and I just give you this story real quick. And we had a Christmas party, and my manager, we all at the Christmas party and stuff. And my homegirl Chantel walks up on me and she says, "Man, Tobias, thank you." And I say, "Thank you." I'm like, "What?" You know, and I've always been like this, you know. And they like, "No." She's like, "No, thank you." And I'm like, "What?" She's "No, thank you for you." And I'm like, you know, ain't no thing. Anybody can do this shit, whatever. And she was like, "No, she's real spiritual and stuff. And she's a solid person." She was like, she grabbed me, she said, "No, look at me." She was like, "Thank you." And I turned and I looked, and it was a step and repeat, and everybody, like all the talent from my manager and stuff, they were all up there. We were taking pictures, and I thought about it, and I was like, man, you know, because of my work and the things that I've done, it gave space for my manager to expand and do things, and then from that it gave space for the rest of his clients to be able to get work and do things. And I thought about it, and I was like, man, this is all from the tree that I built and the seeds that I planted, and that, you know, him and this person can provide for their family and things like that. And it sunk into me, and I remember that moment, even that night, saying to myself that I gave myself permission not to shrink. You understand? I've always been, you know, real cool, casual. I'm from Queens. It's like, yo, people see you do so, all right, man, that's cool, you can do that. You know, you can do the same shit. But then I realized I gave myself permission not to shrink, meaning it does nobody any good for me to play small. You understand? And it's your divine right. God wants to experience life through you, so you have the right to expand. You have the right to shine your light. You're supposed to. We're playing small. I had to give myself permission not to shrink. And once I gave myself permission not to shrink, I started being more, I let my light shine brighter and bigger. I meditate and I do things. I go straight in the hood, right here in Newark, New Jersey, and I meditate in front of everybody so they can see it. God made me this way because whatever, that's how I am. I'm that dude. You understand? And I realized that I'm supposed to show you that. So it does nobody, especially you, any good to play small. So be expansive with who you are. And I'm not saying ego-driven. I'm not talking about the ego. I'm talking about who you are as a spirit and who you are as an individual and character with yourself and between God. And once you understand that conversation, then show it. It's okay. It's not for everybody. It's for you. It's like supervision. That idea, that thought, that career that you knew when I was 20 years ago that I said I was going to do movies, that I'll go international. I saw it in the blink of an eye. That's your supervision. Right now we're living futures past. All you're doing is tuning your frequency to your future self. You're living futures past. Until you evolve and stop the bullshit, you're going to repeat and repeat the same lesson and repeat and continue the same lesson until you're ready to graduate and go to the next step. So all you're doing is matching your frequency to your future self because we're living futures past. So that's my, inspiration for you. To not shrink. Be expansive. Right? One last thing. Remember I told you there was like the light, there's the mark. Did y'all remember that story? The light and the mark? Well, I said, you got to hit your mark and you got to stand in your light. And as an actor, sometimes you stand and you hit the light and you're like, all right, this is my mark because this is where the light is best. This is where the camera hits me. Right? And I'm standing in the light. But then the next level is, you are the light. You understand? I am the light. I'm not the mark, this is where it is, but I am my own illumination. So, I'm not, their mark and their light is what for their standards. Your illumination and your light you carry with you all the time. So be that and show it because that's what God expects out of each and every one of us to fulfill and show us life. You dig it?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Hey, sis.
Good stuff today, y'all. Yo, communicate is the thing for the
Are you interested in this group and all of that? Like, the reason I'm asking is because I'm working on some things and I would like to continue or to get to know you. Thank you, please.
That's so classic.
I didn't just hold it.
Oh, thank you. Hey, did you feel it?
You have a QR code? I have a...
But that's fine, but listen. Oops, you had a strong choice because what happens is we're thinking about too many things. And as an actor, we got to protect ourselves because in this game, people are nice. People are evil. People try to take the shit. People snap in the back. So you got to come on set. Right, you got to come in the set ready with your shit and why. No, it is. Trust me. So, but when you make that, you see your code. You do well in the scene work as well. You just sit there and you was like, you got the scene like, and I can see it, in there resonating with you like, and that was great. And you didn't even have to do anything, but it was in your body and your emotional strength and everything. Trust
I like the energy.
I'm gonna do it. What's today? I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow.
Y'all had that you were saying earlier that you gotta have that imagination.
I don't mind if you do that. I don't gotta know what these scenes is, but it gotta make sense. Like if you adjust to certain things because you like the scene you want to do to women, great. But I don't want to be, you know, man and woman in one of the lines is like, yo, I can't wait to hit that or some shit that just what a man would say. You know, just adjust it. If we gotta adjust the line or something, that's fine.
I'll see y'all later.
That makes sense.
I don't think that's it. The Newark station.
What's that?
Give me a 30-second elevator.
You'll be back to follow me. I was missing that.
Oh, wow.
What were we waiting for? It's up today. I see it. I see it. Because sometimes we get no audition. You gotta act like it's the dopest shit you heard in your life. Right. And then we'll tweak it, direct it, and fix it.
Thank you. See you later.
Oh my God. I don't want no problems, baby. I don't want no problems. What's happening?
As soon as you read that first line, I was like, yeah. He did. I was like, yeah.
Oh, dog, I was just reading this.
Okay.
Yeah, Rainy Boulevard.
I know she said the 27th. But yeah, you want me to hold on to it, or you need that one? You said Tobias has your folder?
Yeah, I think